Center with First Alert meteorologist Rachel Coulter. So Rachel, we could see flooding even before Helene gets here.
That's right. We're tracking some heavy downpours, especially over the mountains, and we've seen this over the past couple of days. We're going to see more rounds even before Helene arrives, and then Hurricane Helene now. So Category 1 is the latest update. We're going to get another update in from the National Hurricane Center within the hour. Meteorologist Lisa Villegas and myself will pass that along as soon as it comes in. But eventually, this is going to be skirting by our area and bringing even more rain. So flooding is a huge concern, not only locally, but certainly near landfall, where that's going to be taking place by tomorrow evening with maximum sustained winds of 125 miles per hour, putting that at major hurricane status. Storm surge going to be a big time issue for the Big Bend of Florida as well, quickly lifting north and west and then eventually curving westward, likely as a tropical storm as that center of circulation. That's what this forecast cone shows. Anywhere that center of circulation could go, it's going to be to the west of us. But even though we're not in this track, the worst of the impacts are really going to be from that center of circulation and eastward, and that's why you see some of this coral on your screen. That is indicating that tropical storm watch that's now in place even locally. If you have our First Alert weather app, if you tuned in at noon, you heard it here first. But Avery, Caldwell, Burke, Cleveland counties included in this tropical storm watch because tropical storm force winds are expected within the next 48 hours. We also have a flood watch that includes Ashwaubenon, Avery, Caldwell, Burke, Alexander, Catawba, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties, really from 321 and westward, and this is where those highest rain totals are expected. Here's an updated look at the map. Meteorologist Lisa Villegas and myself are really fine-tuning this forecast as we're getting closer and closer. Looking at that latest data, best chance of seeing 6 to 10 inches of rainfall with some locally higher totals likely. This includes Helene's impacts. This includes what we're seeing tonight, what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. That's going to be for our westernmost counties. 4 to 6 inches really right along that 321 corridor, and then from I-77 eastward, we've lowered these totals just a little bit. Still impactful, still expecting scattered flash flooding in Charlotte with 2 to 4 inches of rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain in our far southeastern counties, a little bit further away from that center of circulation. And this is what we have out ahead of it. A cold front that has not moved much, and neither has the rain associated with it. That's all those flash flood warnings that you see on the west side of the North Carolina state line. And we got to keep an eye on these storms. We're seeing some of the organization with some of this activity. Damaging wind gusts is going to be the main concern with any storms that are able to intensify, but can't rule out a rogue tornado either. And that's something that we're going to watch closely. That level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather from Charlotte points westward is going to continue all the way through the rest of the evening. In addition to this level 4 out of 4 risk for heavy rainfall, excessive rainfall, which means widespread flash flooding likely south of Asheville. And again, this is tonight. Of course, this threat's going to expand with time as we head towards the end of the week. I want to walk you through the latest future cast, show you what to expect. I think this handles well what we're going to be seeing tonight. Some additional showers and storms could develop ing from south to north over the area. We could get a few more strong to severe storms. We'll be here in the Weather Center monitoring them for you. And unfortunately, I think we see heavy rain overnight and into tomorrow morning over the mountains, not even associated with Helene. Another batch of heavy rainfall is going to move in by that evening commute tomorrow, and then we get to Friday morning. That's when we're expecting the impacts from Helene after all that rain that we've already seen, and why flooding is such a concern. So if you have morning plans on Friday, this is going to be an impactful start to the day. Heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and these bands right here to the east of that center of circulation will have to be watched for a tornado risk, especially out towards Raleigh and Fayetteville. Even the coastline going to see some issues. But here's the good news. By 5 o'clock on Friday, some trailing showers are possible, but those impacts will come to an end. And actually, Saturday is going to be pretty calm and quiet. So First Alert weather days, Thursday, Friday, low 80s on Saturday. The upper level low that's actually pulling Helene westward with time, that's going to be parked over Arkansas, that eventually moves overhead. That's why we've got some scattered shower chances on Sunday and Monday, and then we start to dry out again. We'll actually get a little cooler, some lower humidity starts to work in, so we have a really nice forecast, especially by the middle of next week. But until then, stay weather aware, keep that First Alert weather app handy, and make sure that you can hear and respond to any alerts that are issued.
All right, Rachel, thank you.